my driveway. Oh my goodness, there's a turkey here. There's a turkey. I hope you guys saw that. But yeah, so I'm actually going for most of the day without my kids, just me, which is really strange. But I'll explain more on that later. Alright, I'm almost past my driveway. It's half a mile long. That's what you get for living in the middle of the country. There. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day, and I am going on a writing vlog journey today, so I thought I'd share it with all of you. So I arrived at the place where I want to gain some inspiration and do some writing just on my own. But before I did, I went to Timmy's and got some sustenance. Look how beautiful ice cold that is, especially on a hot day like today. It's what I need. And I also got my fruit explosion muffin. Okay, you may not be able to see much in there, but it's something. So I'm here at Cooper's Marsh, and it's 15 minutes from where I live. It's just this beautiful place where there's different pathways, and it's a swamp area that's conserved to take care of the wildlife here. And yeah, I come here with my kids sometimes, but today I just thought it would just be a beautiful day to come on my own and be inspired. So I'll come out of this car and show you around. So, truth be told, I'm a little self-conscious doing this. So it's good that I'm kind of in a place where there's not many people, especially on a weekday, because I live in the country and I've never seen anybody talking to their phone before. So I don't think there's a lot of YouTubers here. Not saying there isn't, but I'm going to show you now what this place looks like. I mean, look at those beautiful trees. There's a turtle pond right there where there's frogs and turtles. A little pagoda where you can have some nice lunch picnic. And then that's just the front. I mean, there's a whole walkway still that I have to go on. So a little bit of backstory to today. I wasn't expecting to do this, but my dad, the kindest soul that he is, told me that he was going to come over and look after my kids so I could just go off and have some time to myself. And it's just a real treat and a gift because I don't usually get to do this. So yeah, it's just me and nature and my writing. So I'm going to go for a little walk first, and then I'm going to get down to writing because I always feel like I'm most inspired when I'm in nature. Here, let me bring you closer to the pond because you may be able to see some turtles. Oh my goodness, there's so many just setting themselves on a log. I'm going to kind of span it and let's see. I don't know if you can see. It might be too far away for you to see anything. There's a log right in the sun, and all those black spots that you're seeing are turtles. Pretty amazing, isn't it? So, yeah, anyway, so my dad's with my kids, I'm here, and I get to share this with you guys as an after experience. So this walk has been very soothing. I had a blue jay flash its feathers in front of me as it flew right in front. And I feel like I'm walking in the English countryside, untouched by man, cars, although I can still kind of hear the cars. It is right next to the old Highway 2, which goes along the St. Lawrence River. And you can take this old Highway 2 into Cornwall, which is the biggest city near me, which is 25 minutes away. Although Highway 2 is really nice to go on. It's kind of like the back road, scenic road, and there's a lot of beautiful mansions along the river, and it's just pretty. But you can kind of hear the cars from there. even if I'm in the conservatory area right now. And I just, seriously, this is my ultimate author day. And maybe I'll get these days every day when my kids are older and out of the house and in their own lives. Of course, I'm going to want to see them. But, you know, I'm looking forward, I guess, to the day when I can wake up in the morning, go outside for a beautiful walk, and just be in tune with nature, and then go to my desk inside, or even go outside and write, and just write for hours on end, with little breaks in between, of course, because it's important to take breaks when you're working on a project. But yeah, that would be my ultimate author day, and I'm getting a little taste of that today. So it's a real treat and blessing, and I'm so excited. And I'm getting close to I think I might have missed the path I wanted to take because, or no, maybe it's still coming up. There's a boardwalk that you can take, and that's where the swampy area is, where all the frogs are. Okay, now I think it's coming up. And I'll let you take a look at it when it does. And maybe you're wondering, if it's a weekday and you homeschool, maybe you didn't know that, but I do homeschool, so how come you're not teaching your kids? Well, the great thing about homeschooling is that you can make up for it another day. You're not completely tied down to a schedule. Obviously, I do school every day unless extenuating circumstances call for it. Like today, it's a break day for my kids. They get to be with their grandfather, and I get to have a day to myself. It's a treat. I've arrived at the boardwalk, and I even hear a bullfrog singing right now. I don't see it, but I know it's around. So take a look. Do you hear it? This is really neat that I get to hear these sounds because, I mean, usually when I come with my kids, I love bringing them here. It's a time when they can be out of nature and just really enjoy it, but at the same time, they're all pretty noisy, and they do try to be quiet sometimes, but they're kids. So you don't get to hear all those intricate noises that I'm hearing right now, like some of even the bird calls that I've never heard here before, the bullfrogs, but it might be because of the heat too. It's nice and hot here. So yeah, this is the swamp, and then you have the walkway, and it just goes on for a little bit, and it's one of the shorter paths. There's short paths, long paths. I'm just taking a shorter one because I do want to get to my writing at some point. So at the end of the I can't remember, the boardwalk, they have this little hunter's cabin, which is kind of neat. I know when I've come here with kids before, they really enjoy poking their head through the holes. But I guess this is a good space where bird watchers can come and poke their heads through with their binoculars to see some birds. It was really neat. I had a golden finch keeping me company the whole time I was on the boardwalk. It would just kind of flit from one post to another and just keep me company with its colors and song. I finished my walk. It was just what I needed. And I'm sitting at this picnic bench here. It's the pagoda next to the turtle pond. And I am in literally the perfect place to write. So I'm excited, and if you have seen last week's video, you'll know that I'm a pantser. Okay, I'm going to call myself a plancer, but I'm mostly pantser, basically. I write and I'm not sure where my writing is going. So this is kind of where I'm at, because I'm going to open my computer to not a blank page. There is some writing from the previous chapter, but I don't know where I'm going in my story right now. Well, okay, I have a very vague idea where I'm going, but I don't know what my character's going to say or what they're going to do. So this is an adventure. I'm ready for it. And I'll let you know how it goes when I'm done. So I just got into my car and I was able to write about 500 words, which is pretty good for half an hour. And now I gotta head back home. I gotta go feed my baby girl. But before I do that, I need to bring some stuff back to the library, which is on my way, so that's good. And I will tell you all about what I wrote a little later on when I go again to my next spot to write. So I just left my house. I went there to go feed my baby, and now I'm on my next leg of my author adventure for today. So I thought I'd just let you know how my last writing session went when I was at Cooper's Marsh. And it was good. Actually, I didn't spell too long on my page. Like, I had a blank page, and I at least kind of knew what was happening next. So, yeah, I pretty much just wrote the scene where my character, she needs to confirm a certain diagnosis with the local doctor in the area in the Northwest Territories, and she is taking the bush pilot plane for the first time into the town where the doctor is. So I was kind of setting up that scene and describing it, and now she's come to the doctor and he's not there, which would have been very normal back then. There was only one doctor, maybe two, for a large area, and he would have to go and answer different calls. So he's not there, and now she's stuck. And there is another passenger with her that's been in the plane that had to go with her, and she doesn't particularly want to be stuck with this other passenger in the bush pilot plane. And now we're going to see what do they do now that the doctor's not there to confirm a diagnosis that she needs confirmed. Because if the diagnosis is correct, it changes her entire life as a secretary in the Northwest Territories during World War II. So once I get to the next leg of my writer's adventure today, then I will write that scene and see what they do. If they're going to find the doctor, if they just head back. But that diagnosis that my character needs, she needs now. So we'll see what happens. Well, it was a great day. I hit my 10,000 word mark, which is so exciting. I've been waiting to hit it for a while, and sure, there's like about 70,000 more words to go, but it's something. It's getting closer. And I'm looking forward to school being done in 2 weeks because most of my days are actually just busy teaching my kids during the weekdays. And so when school's done, I will actually be able to put an hour in the morning, hopefully, and an hour in the afternoon into actually writing and getting this novel really lifting off the ground. But it was exciting because today, again, it happened with this book that a character just inserted herself. I didn't even see her coming. So I'm really excited about that. And it works out really well, actually, because the future love interest of my protagonist, this character really helps build his character, and you really get to see a lot of his growth through this new character that's just popped up. So that's kind of cool and exciting. And also, she provides a lot of growth for the main protagonist as well. But yeah, it was great. I was able to put in the last, 700 words at the park this afternoon. And I was actually supposed to meet up with a few friends there, but it turned out they couldn't make it. And so I got my writing time in, which was perfect. So I'm at 10,300 words. Super exciting. With mosquitoes. And I just wanted to put that out there. And yeah, that's my writing vlog for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I shared some very personal spots of mine that I really love, and I hope it just brought a smile to your day. This is my backyard right there. I have to say I'm so blessed I live in such a beautiful location.